this week's edition of Simulation Saturday. I am Bruce the NoOb, and last time, I'm sorry, feels like I'm recording something. This week's matchup is the Dallas Cowboys at the New Orleans Saints, the 3-0 Cowboys against the 2-1 Saints. I almost thought we were going to have an embarrassing matchup of the 0-3 Bengals against the 0-3 Steelers, but I was wrong about that. It is me once again this week. Little side thing about why Joe hasn't been here. One, yes, it has been due to scheduling, but mainly because my basement, my AC really, has been leaking. The pump has not been working properly for the condensation that drips into the pump to then take it out. It hasn't been working properly, like I said, so it has been leaking all over the floor and just spreads water everywhere across it. So as of right now, the normal spot where we would normally record has been taken over by various things to make room for the AC, and this has been going on for a couple of weeks now. So we have not actually been able to do any kind of recording together whatsoever, but I hope by the hopefully soon we can get back together in the recordings. Well, I guess you can say recording studio, since that's where normally it is. But let's continue. I don't know why they don't have it set already, but it is an 8:20 game. The one thing that confuses me for this game is the rundown clock. I have the accelerator clock turned off. For some reason, it's kind of still on.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see fourth-year quarterback Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys as they match up with Teddy Bridgewater and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Godden along with Charles Davis. Charles, good matchup here. A couple of playoff teams from a season ago.
And just think about how the NFL works, partner. 8 teams that made the playoffs the year before didn't make it last season. So there's always going to be parity in this league, and guys have to be ready to go. Just because you made it the year before doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get back again.
Alright, let's go ahead and kick off now.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over with their fourth-year quarterback Dak Prescott at the helm. The passing yards a career high last year, close to 3,900, but protection was a problem for Dak Prescott. His 56 sacks taken were one fewer than his previous 2 years combined. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader.
Wow.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Saints under longtime head coach Sean Payton. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. And a look now at the offense for New Orleans.
He led the NFL in receptions last year with 125, and for wide receiver Michael Thomas, not a surprise. That's what he expects out of himself each and every season. Finishing the top 10 in receiving yards each of his first 3 years in the league. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler, first-time first-team All-Pro in 2018, and he has tremendous hands, great moves downfield, and really, truly believes in himself. Check out his social media handle, Can't Guard Mike.
An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And he will
I'm
go
pulling down the
A
X button
Cowboys
to
sack.
throw.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Bridgewater. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 43.
The Saints spent a 3rd-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
1st down, Bridgewater. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Sean Lee is a linebacker with an exciting mix of tackling ability and coverage skills.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw, Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, his second sack of the night. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up, because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 22, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh my God, get rid of the ball.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates.
Oh, my God.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper. 64 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Marr now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, God.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll let it fly in the direction again, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league.
Oh my God, give her the
Cowboys
ball.
Pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Marr on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. 2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Check 53. Squeeze, double.
On 1st down, Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. From the 17, Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. On 2nd and 9.
God, I can't get away from the rush.
Taken down. Back at his own 7. Robert Quinn. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally.
Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys continue to pour it on. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception.
Oh, my God. I can't get a pass off.
A Cowboys sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The Saints on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Bridgewater. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. He's been in a pretty good groove. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
It really helps your play calling because now you're in a position where you're confident in either aspect of the game. Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. That one goes for 36 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one, maybe not the hard-fought battle many had hoped for. This has been blowout city thus far, but still more football to be played. Who knows what could happen? As we send you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right. right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Partner, I want to revisit week 1. I got your positive takeaways from the first week of the NFL season. How about the bad stuff?
Oh, my God.
Well, let's pump the brakes a little bit on the Super Bowl celebration in Cleveland.
Yeah.
They have to win some games first, and maybe now that's the best thing that could have happened to them. Maybe they can settle in because that's a good roster. Miami, we suspected it was going to be rough. I don't know that we suspected that bad on opening day. Jacksonville, the defense is supposed to carry this team. They got torched by Kansas City. And Pittsburgh just didn't show up against New England. And I don't think we expected that at all because I thought Pittsburgh's defense was really good in the preseason.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Watch that. Check.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Check. Watch the sled. Check. SOS.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it.
Actually, the rest of this game, I just want to see what happens. Because I'm getting frustrated with this. Before we go any... Oh, can't... Okay.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it...
Alright. All right, let's see what they can do.
Right there.
Now that I
54,
screwed everything,
right there,
missed, you know,
54 Mike.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
sack of lunch. All right, run the. Oh no, he's gonna keep it. Throw it down, and it's caught to Amari Cooper.
Complete to Amari Cooper. A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
All right.
There you go. Slide in. Mike 54. I'm going to run you over. 26.
Hand it off to Zeke. Yep.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
There you go. Slide in. 56. Hey, watch the ball. 26. 26.
All right, he's gonna knock it off to Cooper again.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Slide in. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. In your face. 26.
I can't even get into Jason Witten. Is that Witten? Yeah, that's
Here comes the ball.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Slide in. Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Check pass. Check pass. Watch twist. 26. Go, go, go.
running it again. Nope, didn't even get the first down.
Prescott with the give to Ezekiel Elliott.
Your trip is here,
He
baby.
is brought down
Your
by
trip is
Eli
here.
Apple. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
26. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. 26.
I see that blitz coming. Oh, no. What, Gallup? Cobb? It's Cobb.
All day, baby. All day.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Here we go. Here we go. Wide eight. 53 is the mic. Danny. 26.
Jason Witten. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Mike. Here we go. Wide eight. 3. Mike. All right, T. Let's. All right, T. 26. Come on, fellas.
Complete to Amari Cooper. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
There we go. Wide eight. Check 53. All day, baby. All day. 26. Last stop.
Finally the end of the 31 points in the second quarter.
Mike, there we go. 480. Mike's 56. I'm coming after you. What do you think? What do you think? Come on, come on.
Of course he gets in. This can't end well.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Let's go, let's go!
Automatic first down.
Let's go! Get the team on it, get the team on it. 55 to mine. I got you, son. I got
Start
you. You're all
offense.
mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Let's go, fellas. Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator, 18 Gator. Here we go, here we go.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Set. 54 to base. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Record. Say go. Here we go. 54. 10, Tuscan. 54, Mike. It's going to be a long...
Brett Maher on for the extra point. His kick is good. the score, Cowboys 52, Saints 6. Set to kick off. The Saints take over first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go now. 54. Now the room. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Let's go.
Complete to Jared Cook. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Bound to lose one. That's it, buddy.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set, go. 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Let's go, let's go. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check. 54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
This game can honestly not get any uglier. And I put it on actual simulator, so I don't know.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready, go. 54. Mike's 54. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Know your job. Let it go.
Wow, I can't with this game anymore. This game's just sad. This game is... The Saints aren't this bad, though. The Saints are not this bad.
extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 59, Saints 6.
This is... Oh, boy. I honestly just made this go longer by hitting simulation.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! On the ready! 4, Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. On the ready!
For the pass.
Here we go! Here we go!
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down! 4, 60 yards! Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Focus, defense, focus.
Keep playing.
It's a gain of 16 yards. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right there, 54 Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. Shut up. You don't want...
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Cowboys 40-yard line.
Hurry, hurry. Get to the line. Mike, 54. Oh, 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Incomplete. Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Brings up third and 5.
Cut. Set, watch right. Check Mike, 54. Mike, 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Oh!
Oh my gosh, they scored a touchdown. almost like there's a game going on and I'm forgetting about it.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
Here we go. Wide
56 is the mic. Get in the weight room.
What do you think?
The weight room.
What do you think?
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 56.
You.
What do you think? What do you think?
This is just a
Let's go,
disappointment.
baby.
I seriously can't with Madden. Like, Madden just frustrates me so much. I don't even... I do it for you guys, though.
Here we go. Wide
Mike's 5-4.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
What do you think?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Saints 13.
This game was... I was doing another one before this, and it was just as bad. Like, it was worse. I didn't even score anything. I didn't even win when I have it simulation, so... That's just disappointment. Alright, so final takeaways from this game. I think, first of all, these numbers are just whack. I can't even put this into words how ridiculous this game was. Even after I simulated it, it doesn't make sense. Those are not going to be the numbers. Let's just... The Saints are much better, a much better team than Dallas. I don't even know why, even after I decided to simulate, they still made Dallas win. I guess this game just loves Dallas so much. The Saints are an actual team. It's not like for the first 3 weeks. The Saints are an actual team. Dallas played very bad teams the first 3 games, the first 3 weeks, I should say. With that being said, the Saints are going to definitely be proving a challenge to them. Will they win? Will the Cowboys win? No, not at all. Saints have a much better defense, have a much better offense, I believe. Teddy Bridgewater, though he has been in the league for a while, and a backup at this point, he's still a much better quarterback than Dak Prescott, I believe. Dak is good. Don't get me wrong, Dak is good, very good. I just don't think he's going to be able to outscore the Saints. As an actual final score, 34 to 20. It'll be like a 10-point game, probably 34-24 Saints. Look, there needs to be a team to knock the Cowboys off their high horse, because 3 wins. Let's face it, Cowboys fans, you know who you are. 3 wins, you automatically think you're going to the Super Bowl. That's it. So, with that in mind, guys, be sure to check this out. Watch it on repeat. If you like what you saw, follow us here on Twitch. If you want to see more, definitely hit that follow button and turn the notifications on so you get notified whenever we go live. This is going up on YouTube, of course, on Saturday, so be sure to check it out there. Watch us on YouTube. We have a lot more great content there. If you want to check us out and you like what you see, leave us a like on whatever videos that you watch. Be sure to tell your friends about it. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and spank the bell button so that you get notified whenever we upload a brand new video. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter if you have not already. Of course. Thanks again for watching it, and as always, we will see you in our next live stream as well as video. Later, guys.